Okay. So today we will start with a puzzle, a different kind of puzzle. So I will write down some words and then I'll explain the rules of the puzzle.
Okay.
So, okay, this is not a puzzle. Okay, this is more of a game. It's a two-player game, if you can
Okay.
say. It's a two-player game. So the rules of the game goes as follows. So each time when your turn comes, you have to pick one of the words, and then you have to pick words such that as soon as you get three words which have one common letter, you win. So if you accumulate three words which have a common letter, you win. So that is the end goal of the game.
Okay.
So each time one of the player picks one of the words, and that particular words will not be usable by in the next rounds. So hope the rules are clear. I'll explain it once again. So this is a two-player game. So the goal is to pick three words which have a common letter, and whoever gets three words which have a common letter first wins. So okay, as there are three of us, I will ask. Okay, Gauri Akka and Jagdish sir, you both can play. So I will use green for Gauri Akka and yellow for Jagdish sir. Okay. Yeah. Which word do you want to choose?
Eat.
Eat. Okay, Jagdish sir.
Rot.
Rot. Okay, Gauri Akka.
Mm. Rise.
Rise. Okay.
Oh. Oh, I should have gone for the other one. Okay.
You can change if you want.
Okay, I'll go with one.
Jagdish sir.
Actually, it makes no difference. Okay.
Ran.
Run.
Run.
Oh, run. Okay, yeah.
Ran.
Yeah. Sorry.
Rise now.
Rise. Oh, okay. So yeah, Gauri Akka has three E's.
Yeah.
Okay. You win. Okay. So so Gauri Akka played first and she won. So okay, we will try again. So this time,
Reverse.
Jagdish sir,
Eat first.
eat. Okay.
I'll go with so.
So okay. Okay. Jagdish sir,
Now I go with rice.
rise. Huh?
That's one minute. Rice.
Okay.
I'll go with as. Oh. Okay.
I go with one now.
Okay.
Okay.
This is like playing tic-tac-toe.
Exactly. 9 cells.
Yeah. I know, sir. I know. This
And yeah,
one,
there are two players.
Yeah.
Each one keeps
Yeah. Sure, sir. I know.
in one coin. Now we have to see that how this game can be as tic-tac-toe.
Okay.
Yeah. So Gauri Akka, are you able to arrange these words in tic-tac-toe?
So what's wrong?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Okay.
So now what happened? I use eat, rice, one. Now
Yeah.
E is common in all three.
E is common. Yes, you won
Yeah.
this time.
Oh, yeah, like that. Okay.
Yeah. But now we are seeing how this is tic-tac-toe.
Okay.
There are 9 words, so one word per cell. Mm,
So if we successfully model this into a tic-tac-toe game, then if the opponent is not aware of this, then we can use the tic-tac-toe
strategies to
rules.
win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
may not be win,
Nice.
but at least yeah, not lose.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Uh,
So I have written down a hint which you can use. So you can use this hint to make the placement of the 9 words in the tic-tac-toe. Okay, so what I meant is, so if you check the frequencies of letters, so how many times S is occurring in all the 9 words totally? So like that, and how many times O is occurring, how many times I is occurring. So
Okay.
this is one thing that we can do, and also the one more thing is 2-letter words, and then
Okay.
3-letter words, and then 4-letter words. Which are those? So if we arrange in this format, then we'll be able to map it to the tic-tac-toe grid. So 2-letter words we have so, it, as, and
In.
yeah, and 3-letter words we have
Eat.
eat,
One.
one,
Run.
ran, rot, and 4-letter word we have rise. This is one categorization that we can get. And here if we check the frequencies of letters, S is occurring 3 times, O is occurring 3 times, I is occurring 3 times. So if we keep on doing this, we'll be able to see that I think all the letters will be occurring 3 times.
Yeah.
And one more thing in the tic-tac-toe grid, what we can see is what are the different possibilities. Say if some pawn is placed here, it can make lines like these things, right?
Yeah.
So these are the, this is one
Vertical and horizontal diagonal.
possible way. And if we are focusing on the middle one,
Yeah.
so it can make in these 2 ways.
Yeah.
And so actually we can see
Diagonal.
9 cells, but
Mm.
essentially there are only 3 types of cells. One are the corner ones, one is the middle ones, these middle ones, and the centerpiece. So only 3 types of cells are there. So the 4th possibility is to keep in the middle. So if we are looking at this point, so these are the 4 types.
Yeah.
We can make a straight line. So looking at these, and if we look at these 3 aspects, can we map it to these things? So in the first case, there are 3 ways we can make. In this one, there are 2 ways.
Yeah.
And in the last one, there are 4 ways.
4 ways of doing.
So these things we can map it to these words.
Okay.
And then come up with a grid. So now we can try to make the grid with these clues. So if we want to make it look more like math, then we can, instead of letters and words, we can use numerals and numbers. Because coming up with English
valid words.
dictionary words
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah. But you can actually have extra letters, it will not matter, which are not related to the others.
They're not common.
Yeah.
So the 3 types of cells are, these are one type of cells, these are the second type of cells, and this is the third type of cell. So if we are considering the first type, then we'll be able to make a straight line
Yeah.
in 3 ways.
Hmm.
These 3 ways.
Yeah, that is I know, sir.
Yeah, yeah. And if you choose the second one, the horizontal.
Only
and vertical.
horizontal and vertical. That is a diagonal. Yeah,
If
yeah.
you choose the middle, then in all 4 directions.
All 5 direction. Yeah, yeah.
This thing is related to the number of letters of the words.
Okay, okay.
Choosing a 2-letter word is one of these 4 boxes, and choosing a 3-letter word is one of the corner boxes. Choosing a 4-letter word corresponds to the middle box. There is only one 4-letter word that I have put in the middle. Now I'll choose any 2-letter word. So I'll start with so. S-O, so. So here we have S in so and also S in rise. So we would want to put the other word with S here.
As you have to read.
Yeah. So here we have to write as, so that we can make a line like this. And sorry. The 2-letter word goes here, corresponding to this horizontal and vertical. So one more as will come here. So in so we have completed the
Yes, factor.
this part. So still we have to finish this part. So we have finished S. So the other remaining is O. So we have to fill these 2 words with words which have O in it. So we have rot and 1. We have rot and then 1. So horizontal also we are able to make a line. Now if we look at this, here we have a E and here also we have E. So if you want to make a line like this box should have word with E, which is not already there. So that would be eat. So I will write a eat here. And if we see, here we have a T and here also we have T. So what else is remaining? Some word with T, that is it. So I'll write the it here. And horizontally, here we have I, here also we have I. So what is the other word with I? That is in. And so the remaining, whatever is remaining, that is ran. So now if we see, horizontally in all the rows and vertically in all the columns and also diagonally, there will always be one letter common in all those things. Say if we are able to arrange these words in this fashion, and say the player doesn't know of this trick already, then we can choose words as we play tic-tac-toe. Say if we chose rot first, and then the other player chose, say, rise, and then accordingly we can see how we can make a straight line using this 3x3 pattern. So we will also play a tic-tac-toe, the regular tic-tac-toe ones, and see, get a flavor of it. I'm sure we would have played this many times in the past, but just to get a refresher. Okay, so this time also we will have Gauri Akant, Jagdish sir. Okay, shall we start? Where do you want to put it?
Middle one.
Middle one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take the top right-hand corner.
So below of that, madam, Geeta.
Here.
Obviously.
I go above one, sir. Ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll put it in the bottom right hand. Yeah. That's it. So,
I write in between the first row, middle one.
middle row bottom, middle column bottom. Yeah.
And the left over, that is J.
Yeah. So this results in a
Didn't come out.
draw.
Draw. Yeah.
So is there a way to win, given that both the players are intelligent? I mean, given they know the strategy and if they play very carefully.
Yeah, having two options, right? So then even if the opponent blocks one, then the other will be fulfilled, or other will be filled up.
So
Uh,
do you think even if the opponent plays smartly, will such a situation ever come?
yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think so. So start at top right hand.
I got the right bottom, sir. Third, yeah.
Put it in the middle one. Yeah.
I got this left corner, sir.
Here.
Left corner. There, yeah.
Okay, I have to go in the middle, bottom middle.
I go, sir, this one. Right. Above the two, that is
This one.
upper one. Yeah.
Anywhere. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Left of the middle one, yeah.
Yeah, again, it's a draw.
Again, it's a draw. So what? Okay, so I will try to. I'll try to write what Gauriaka was trying to say. So that is, if we have an X here and something like this with O here and a O here, one more O here.
Yeah.
So this time there is, okay, even if it's like this. So now if it's the turn of the player playing the O, then no matter where he places O, X will always win.
Wins, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But the question is, if O is intelligent, will this situation ever come? So that is the question. Will we ever come into such a situation? So what we can do is, we ourselves can play as both X and O ourselves. So here we ourselves are the player and the opponent. So each time we are choosing X, we play as X. And the next time we are playing O, we play to win as O. So this we can ourselves try. So what you can do is, you can try by yourselves, each time putting an X and O, and each time whichever symbol you are using, you have to play in such a way that the aim is that we should make a straight line with that symbol. So you can try this for some time and see if you ever come into such a situation. So the question is, you know that such a situation can arise, and given you are playing against yourselves, will you ever let such a situation occur?
So we have to see, when you have become conscious, so then very tough to play this.
So there are three aspects, at least if we want to classify. So at least when a player is playing, we focus, we aim to see, the first aspect is there a move where I can place and win immediately? And one more thing is, if such a move is not possible, is a move possible for the opponent in the next move so that he wins? If there is such a case, we try to block it, or we'll also keep future steps in mind and then play the current turn. So these are the three things, at least, we generally keep in mind when we play tic-tac-toe.
But usually, sir,
Yeah.
That is, we go to center place where we can see very comfortable. We feel the middle box. Usually, I played with children, but I observed some children while playing this one. So they go with a middle box.
Correct.
So first they focus on first one.
Yeah.
So what we did, same thing. We are written first rise there, middle term.
Yeah.
So that is, we feel, so placing other numbers or other marks in it becomes very easy for us.
Yes.
I feel.
Because from middle we can there are 4 possibilities, right?
Yeah,
There
that's
are 4
why.
possibilities.
Yeah, that's
There are
why
more
we go to
chances.
mid.
Correct.
Yeah, more chances of winning.
Yeah. So I'll also post 2 more questions related to this.
Yes.
What is the minimum number of pawns on the grid to end the game? So how many pawns should be there minimum on the tic-tac-toe grid for a win to happen? And the second one is, what is the maximum? So when I say end, it is, I
Win.
actually mean win. Yeah. Not a draw. So regarding these 2 questions, here we are not assuming anything about the strategy of the players. So whether they play intelligently or not, that is not concerned in this question.
So you didn't give that, sir, correct, that is final one, sir, mine?
9 correct, sir. 9 it is correct.
Okay. Then minimum is 5 only, no, sir?
Minimum is 5, yeah. So for minimum it is 5 and maximum it is 9.
9, yeah.
And you can also try to get the different number of board configurations for both minimum and maximum. So that also you can try. And if you both have any variations or any questions, you can share regarding this. If you can form your own questions or some variations, you can also share it now. A simple question is, can you come up with a strategy to always win? And one more
Always
question
win.
can be,
Okay.
so to always win, will you always have to play first, or even while playing second you can win?
Okay, always win. Okay.
So these kind of questions we can ask.
Okay.
And if we make the grid bigger, is it possible to have a 3-player game?
Yeah. You can also explore these kinds of things. Then you can use 3 symbols and 3 players, and then try to make it.
So grid means what? Now we are using 3x3.
You can use 4x4 or 5x5 or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And there are other variants to this tic-tac-toe also. So one other variant is whoever makes the line first loses.
Okay.
So you have to try not to make a line.
Okay.
This is one variant. One more variant is there is no 2 different symbols, X's and O's. Okay. There is a single symbol. Both players play with the same symbol.
Okay.
And here also there are 2 variants. Whoever makes the straight line first wins, and whoever makes the straight line first loses. Using a single symbol. So this is also a very nice variant. So one more variant is there are both X and O's, and each player can use any of the symbols.
Okay.
And this time you have to make a symbol with the same symbol. Make a line with the same symbol.
Okay.
Both players can use both symbols.
Okay.
This is one more variant.
Okay.
And one more variant is it's like a Sudoku grid, you know.
Okay.
So you have 9
by 9. Yeah.
9 3x3s.
Okay. 9 3x3s. Yeah.
Yeah. 9 3x3s.
Yeah.
Each is a 3x3 tic-tac-toe.
Yeah. Fine.
Each is a 3x3 tic-tac-toe. And you have to get a straight line in the bigger one. Whoever gets a straight line in the bigger one wins. So
it has to be 9 marks. 9 marks in a line to win.
No. So
not like that.
More
number of boxes.
Each tic-tac-toe is played individually.
So, okay.
I play each tic-tac-toe. Whoever is the winner, that
grid
gets that symbol.
Got it.
That grid gets that symbol.
More number of boxes they should win.
No. Whoever makes the straight line in the bigger one first wins.
Bigger
So
one.
yeah. So I will explain it a bit more detail. So each smaller one is a tic-tac-toe by itself,
Mhm.
and they can place their symbols in each time they can place their symbols in any of the 9 boards.
Mhm.
So once a straight line happens in a smaller grid, say if O has made a straight line in this grid,
Okay. He
he
wins.
gets to name this tic-tac-toe as O.
Oh, okay.
And if X has won this,
Mm.
he makes a X here.
Okay.
So the overall winner is whoever makes a straight line in the bigger one.
Bigger
So
one, yeah.
say X has made these 3 first, then he
Yeah.
wins.
Okay. Understood. That's why I asked question.
Yeah. So this is a bit more tricky actually.
Okay,
You have to
Yeah.
keep observing too many things and what is happening where.
But at a time they have to play with only one box, no, sir?
Yeah,
No, no.
each turn
Each-
you can place your
Okay,
symbol in
understood,
any of
understood.
the
Sorry. Yeah.
any of the remaining ones.
Clear, sir. Clear. Yeah.
Yeah. So here each time we have to think whether to put some symbol in some box, whether it is
Yeah.
useful or not.
Very nice, sir. It is.
And
Sudoku type is very interesting. Actually.
yeah. This is a bit quite complicated actually.
Complicated and very interesting actually. Yeah.
Straightforward. So yeah.
It is like American election, that is president election.
Yeah, there is one more number variant where there are numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And each time again there are 2 players. Whoever picks 3 numbers such that their sum is 15 wins. So you can also try to map this as tic-tac-toe. So
Magic, 3x3 magic. This is. Magic
this,
square,
this
sir.
also you can map it as tic-tac-toe.
Yeah. Of course, they will match it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as we did with words,
Now we are taking numbers.
Similarly, we can arrange these numbers in a grid so that it comes as tic-tac-toe.
It is actually 3x3 magic square.
Yes, exactly. This is magic square, 3x3, because horizontally, vertically, and
Vertically and everything. Yeah.
If we arrange these numbers as a magic square, then we can play it as a tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe. Yeah, of course. Yes.
So these things are there. So I've showed these many variants. You can also come up with your own variants. Do try, be creative.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. Sure, sir. Next week.
Very nice.
That's it. I think
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
so much.